What's up, guys? My name is Isaiah. I've been wanting to show you guys a project I've been working on for the past 3 days, and I actually got quite a bit done. I think, in my opinion, at least the last time I touched a 3D game engine. Um, right now it's basically a Minecraft clone where we have like a voxel world, cube-based world, a sandbox with blocks. I can actually shrink myself so you guys can see it real quick. Actually, get into it. Um, As a gun, we have a gun. We have some like ray tracing. I think it's called ray tracing. I don't know. But we have that. We have some blocks. We have some grass going on that I just got implemented just a few minutes ago. Um, yeah, it's just like another Minecraft clone copy. We can place blocks. It kind of have like a zoom in for the gun. I need to switch it so we can actually switch from like building to actually like holding the gun, like an inventory or something. You can fire. You can see that the gun actually is already keeping track of like where it lands. The bullet lands from the ray tracing. Um, don't have any inventory or health or anything like that yet, or any of those other playability features. Right now, I'm just focusing on world building, world generation, and I'm a little bit sick, so sorry if I sound a little muffled, or you know. Every time we place blocks, we can see that grass generates on each block, and then, as you can see, grass won't generate on some blocks. We'll shoot this. I need to separate it, but as you can see, like grass won't generate down there because there's a block above it. Yeah, this is kind of like a little project I started working on. I'm not going to show you guys the code or anything, so I'm pretty sure if you've ever seen, there's plenty of Minecraft clone generations and how the code works. We do have chunks working. We do have chunk updates for when the player breaks and adds things. We have greedy meshing implemented. All those algorithms. Um, But I don't know where I want to take this project. I kind of want to do it where it's still a sandbox game, but I want it to be really realistic. I want it to look like a cubed world, but actually more realistic. Like you can barely tell it's a cubed world unless you start actually building and digging and stuff within it. Um, I'm not too sure how that's gonna go with like me trying to implement these realistic looking. Like the grass doesn't even look blocky for once. Um, but I'm pretty sure if I play around with some stuff like the proportions, the grass itself, the size of the grass, how the grass spawns, the look of the blocks. Right now we're not using mapping. I'm using a different way to get textures onto the blocks. Um, I'm using triplanar mapping to get textures onto the blocks. If we actually dig down a little bit, you can see that there's already a layer of stone underneath. So yeah, it's kind of like the basic that I'm looking at with this right now. Uh, Sorry for all the ahs. I'm trying not to speak that. I'm just sick right now and I'm really out of it. But I wanted to show this video, show kind of like a little project. I don't know if I'm gonna actually continue it throughout like the next year or so. I kind of want to. I like it. Like the fact that I've been able to get this much done in 3 days is kind of really nice. It actually makes it seem like this might be a feasible project. Because I've tried doing like 2D games before, but I've spent hours upon hours upon hours drawing. Um, Part of that just due to the tile maps that I was doing were like 256 by 256 tiles, or like 1000 by 1000 tiles, because I wanted a high res game. When I probably should have just done something like this. I think I'll add enemies, add like maybe some zombies or something, but I want them to like, even the player, I want them to look not blocky. Um, Maybe a higher res, but I still want them to be able to like live in this like blocky world or like Minecraft like world, but it looks realistic. Like everything looks realistic. It just so happens that everything is blocks. Um, but I want it to like where the player, like right now, the player can't fall into a one block. It's gonna be like a 4x4 block. It's gonna probably be just like different stuff. It's gonna change it where it still has that sandbox ability like Minecraft, but just like the gameplay and the survival aspect and like the monsters and like the progression and stuff like that. Like I think we'll probably have dungeons and like the monsters that we will spawn, the animals and stuff. It's gonna make it really the idea that I have is going to make it really fun. I also want it to be kind of have like a horror aspect to it. They say Minecraft is like a horror game. I want to actually make this feel and more than a horror game. I want to make it scary. I do want like the surface area to feel like really nice. I've seen some games that there was a game that someone was developing. I saw, I think Jacksepticeye played through, which is like a farming game. Um, Or it was like during the daytime everything was fine, but like during the nighttime, I don't think it was monsters. I think it was just like the past of like his wife or whatever that died. Um, I think there was like some monsters, like kind of like a horror aspect where like he kind of was losing his mind, sort of. I don't know if I want like the whole schizophrenic episodes happening kind of thing or like hallucinations, but I will have kind of just like a scary game feel, kind of like maybe like Terraria type monsters, or just maybe like whatever I can come up and imagine and like kind of sculpt as we go. You know, there's a lot of things I have to do with that because it's a high res game. You know, I'll actually have to sculpt a lot of the models. I'll probably grab like maybe some basic stuff for like MVP release. I'm already talking about release, and that's not like for like another 6 to 12 months or even 2 years at that because I'm in college still. But yeah, there's like a lot of things to go. Hopefully, I'll try and do like monthly updates of like the game on like the videos, probably on this channel, because I've been wondering what to do with this channel. I wanted to make it a tech channel, like tutorials and stuff like that, and maybe I still will, but like to kind of like get that following there. Maybe do like weekly post of like small builds or like shader coding. I don't even know what I'm doing shader wise too. Like the whole shader thing, like everything has been very GPT slapped together. Granted, I do know like kind of what's happening. I do know what like a fragment shader and vertex shader is. I do know kind of what's happening in the lower level, but it's a lot of math that's kind of coming down for, you know, the texturing, for like the world generation. It's a lot of math, and GPT is handling the bulk load of the math and kind of like guiding me through, this is the type of math you're going to use, this is what you're going to implement, this is where you need to put it. And then I can kind of like help it debug stuff if I kind of like see things as I go through and play test it and stuff. And I feel like this is kind of be like the newest way of modern programming since AI has kind of come about. And it's been really nice programming like this because it's actually like I did this in 3 days, which is it's absurd. And it actually makes me really happy because it actually might make it more possible for indie developers to kind of develop something um on their own, which would really work because I'm not by any means swimming in money right now. I'm like broke AF right now, to be honest. But yeah, this is really it. And yeah, I hope you guys kind of enjoyed my little project that I have here. Hopefully, I continue it within the next few months. But I am still in college. I have about like a semester and a half left. Um, so hopefully I can continue it through college. I actually have been really enjoying working on this project the past few days. Um, I've just been finding it really hard to kind of like figure out what I want to do. Work wise, as I'm not really working right now. I am in college, and I'm trying to transition to like what my degree is, as I am a computer science degree major. So yeah, hopefully this all looks good. Hopefully it progresses within the next month or two. Hopefully we get some. I'll keep doing these videos, see what people kind of think about it. If I keep making things, maybe I'll actually bring it to like a full release. Um, and discuss like further, at least like an MVP release, and kind of see what people feel about it. See if it's actually a good project to pursue or what's going to happen. A lot of it is very kind of slapped together right now, so you guys don't really have a feel for like what I'm imagining. But yeah, as I get progress within like the next couple of months, I'll probably make a couple of videos updates on this if I keep doing this. So, but yeah, thanks for watching this video. Hope you're all doing well.